Thank you for joining me at Knit or Done for lesson number 6 in Entrelac. We are going to learn how to do the top triangles in Entrelac in this lesson. So far, we've done a triangle, number 1, and for our sample we've done 3 across. We've learned how to do the triangle here with the increases on this side. We've learned how to do the third process, which is the first rectangle. This is the exact same rectangle here. Then we learned how to do the right edge triangle here. Then we learned how to do the fifth process, which is the left-leaning rectangles across in this tier here. Then to be up where we are, we've done, for our sample, we've done a repeat of the left edge triangle, process 2. Then we've done a repeat of the process 3 here and here, and 4 here for the right edge triangle. So now we are here at 6 to do the finished triangle for our rectangle. For this process, what we are left with on our needles is just like before when we were here at 5, we had 1 stitch here from the top of our triangle. We have 1 stitch here, we have all the stitches here on our needle, and we have all the stitches here and here. So we have 3 sets of 5 stitches plus this 1 stitch that we're going to move to our right needle. And what we're going to need to do is make a base along here to work on, and then we're going to have to join here and decrease along here, because if we didn't decrease along here, we would end up making a rectangle. So this is going to go really fast with decreases on both sides as we do our inverted triangle. So let's see how that looks with our yarn. So here we have our sample, and this is the top of that number 4 triangle. So what we need to do is pick up 4 stitches to make our complement of our magic number. To do this on my sample, I've done the same color that I had in the bottom triangles. So I'm going to pick up 4 stitches, and I'm just going to slip that in here and pick these up this way. If you're a thrower, you'll have the yarn over here and you'll just put it like that and pull it, and then pull it through. And then the last one. So you remember on our right edge triangles, we always have that 1 stitch that's not the right color, or it's from the last stitch on the right edge triangle. If you're knitting with the same color yarn, it's going to be the same color, but in this case it's not. So now what we need to do is purl back so we have that 1 foundation row. We're not doing any decreases on this particular row at all. So we purl back. I've got my stitches twisted because I did them differently. So I'm just going to remount those. And we purl all the way back. We could slip this last stitch. Let's do that. I'll show you what that looks like. We can just slip that. We don't have to, we're not making any edges, but it'll make the top edge of this prettier. So now we just knit back to the last stitch in this shape as it abuts with this shape, because we're going to join those. So we're going to do our slip, slip, knit, our SSK, and there we've done a decrease. And now we're going to do a decrease as we do this row of 5 with our knits. We're going to, or with our purls, I mean. We're going to purl back to the last 2 stitches, and then we're going to decrease that edge by purling 2 together. There we are. There we go. Now we have 4 on this shape, whoops, and 4 on this shape. So I wanted to slip that last. Nope, can't do it. Can't slip the last one when we're decreasing. So we knit back to the last two, we slip those two, and then do the slip, slip, knit them together. Now we have 4, so we purl back to the last two and purl those together. Now we knit back till the two colors abut, or the two shapes. Slip, slip, knit. Now we knit or purl back until we have 2, and then we purl those together. Now we have 2 from each shape. We knit 1, then the two colors abut, so we slip, slip, knit. Now we have 2 left on this edge, so we purl those 2 together. Now we have 1 from each shape, the two colors abutting, so we slip, slip, knit. There we go, we have 1 triangle finished on the top. Now we need to plunge down into this valley here, picking up stitches. So I have only 4 to pick up, so I pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, and that with the original one makes 5. So I do the same thing again. I'm going to purl all the way back and make the foundation row with no decreases on this one. You can slip that one or purl it. Now I'm going to knit back to the two colors that abut, or till 1 from each shape is there if you're using the same color. There I go, and then I knit, slip, slip, sorry, knit, slip, slip, knit. I'm starting to join my shapes. So I purl back till the last 2, because this time I need to do the decrease again. Now I knit back, slip, slip, knit. Now I purl back again. So the last 2. Purl those together. Now I have 3 and 3 for my shapes, and you just keep doing the same thing over and over with that same pattern until you finish your triangles. And then we'll have 1 stitch left. So here we are on our way to our very last stitch in our Entrelac sample. I'm going to purl those 2 together, and now I have my 2 colors abutting with the 2 shapes. I'm going to slip, slip, knit, and there we are. We're all done. I'm going to pull that right through, and our Entrelac sample is finished. So I hope you enjoyed this whole series of videos on the 6 different shapes of Entrelac and how to do them. And come back for more.